From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. What went wrong? The key piece of the medical jet that crash landed in Northeast Philadelphia that investigators recovered today that could lead to some answers as members of this devastated community continue to lean on each other.
I hope to see this neighborhood recover for sure, and these people are able to heal and this neighborhood feels better.
48 hours after the crash, the death toll remains 7, and 5 people are still in the hospital tonight. Good evening. I'm Aziza Schuler. Earlier today, Mayor Sherrell Parker's administration provided an update on the city's response as the National Transportation Safety Board announces a development in its investigation. Here's CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ryan Hughes.
New video from the National Transportation Safety Board shows an up-close view from the ground of where the medical transport jet crashed in Northeast Philly. On Sunday, the NTSB said investigators found the plane's cockpit voice recorder 8 feet down inside this crater at the site of initial impact. It's a key piece of evidence that could help us learn what went wrong less than a minute after the plane took off from Northeast Philadelphia Airport Friday night.
They are pouring over every bit of material that has been available.
The NTSB says it also found the plane's enhanced ground proximity warning system, which could contain flight data. Investigators are also poring over surveillance videos of the crash and witness statements. Officials say all 6 people on board the plane were killed. Jet Rescue, the medical transport company, provided these images of the 4 crew members who were flying a pediatric patient and her mother to Missouri, then back home to Mexico. The girl was in Philly, receiving care at Shriners Children's Hospital. Mayor Parker says one person on the ground inside a car was also killed. The number of people injured has increased, and the city says there could be more victims.
That number has now increased to 22. 5 of the victims remain hospitalized currently, and 3 of them are in critical condition.
The explosion and massive fireball following the crash significantly damaged 11 properties near Cottman Avenue and the Roosevelt Boulevard, and several cars burst into flames. City, state, and federal partners continue to canvass the debris field that is 4 to 5 blocks.
And the NTSB says wreckage recovery will continue on Monday. Now, this is a lengthy process. We're told all the debris that is collected will be sent to a secure location in Delaware, where it will be carefully examined. The NTSB will issue a preliminary report in about 30 days. In Northeast Philly, Ryan Hughes, CBS News Philadelphia.
And much of the area near the crash remains closed to traffic, but tomorrow, Roosevelt Boulevard is expected to fully reopen. People continue to show up to see the damage for themselves. Our Ray Strickland has more on the impact the tragedy is having on the community.
I couldn't sleep the night that it happened. I was just thinking about everything and how, I could have been over there.
Nevia Harris says she was inside of a nearby restaurant when the plane crashed. More than 48 hours later, Harris is still processing what she witnessed that night.
See plane pieces all in the street. Everybody just running around. Somebody was on fire, walking. It was just crazy.
The horrifying images showing the crash and explosion are still hard to fathom for many, including Caitlin Steinman, who is mourning the lives lost and thinking of those who were injured.
It's a little more sadder today because something like this happened and so many locals were injured.
What is typically a bustling part of Northeast Philadelphia is now eerily quiet. Residents visited the crash site standing in silence as they watched investigators comb through the wreckage. Some businesses are still closed in the area, as well as some streets like a portion of Cottman Avenue. The city says residents should also expect delays on surrounding roads.
I hope it does come to a full recovery and these people are able to heal and this neighborhood feels better.
On Wednesday, the city is planning to hold a town hall to answer questions from the community and help those who need resources. But for many, a return to normal will take some time.
it's terrible. It's terrible.
And while the investigation continues here at the crash site, there are still residents with damaged homes from the crash that have yet to return to those homes and collect whatever belongings they can. But I did speak to one resident who told me they're hopeful to get that clearance next week. Reporting in Northeast Philadelphia, Ray Strickland, CBS News, Philadelphia.
And businesses in Northeast Philadelphia are coming together to feed first responders and all of those assisting at the scene of Friday's tragic crash. Among those businesses donating food, Fink's Hoagies on Princeton Avenue. Councilman Mike Driscoll is helping coordinate this effort. Of course, this is a story that we will be staying on top of. You can always find the latest developments on our website, cbsphiladelphia.com.